Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shati from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And yeah, your eyes do not deceive you. You are reading that very much correctly. It says before she turns 30, the model wants to sleep with another 500 men. It says a woman has reached her sexual body count and plans to double it by the time she turns 30. Kazumi Squirts of Miami, California, stated that she has already slept with 500 people and hopes to reach 1,000 in the next 6 years. Sex is her lifestyle mission, according to the 24-year-old who makes millions on the sexy content creator site OnlyFans. She said, honestly, after 98 or so, I lost. She said, honestly, after 98 or so, I lost count. I used to keep track of them all in a secret list, marking them with codes such as stars if they were particularly good or hearts if I developed feelings for them. I had a strange life mission to snag a person from every country. However, I had to delete the list after my ex discovered it and became enraged. Kazumi claims to be empowered. Kazumi believes she reached the 500 mark at the age of 21 after attending several sex parties and orgies. Shiva claims to have slept with 50 men in one night after going on a first date to a saucy party. It wasn't the first time I'd been to a swingers party or switched partners, she said. I find it empowering to be able to follow my sexual desires. I want to dispel the stigma associated with having a high body count. After all, who cares? I'm safe, I use protection, and I'm tested on a regular basis. It's all about having a good time. Kazumi, who has a boyfriend, that nigga's a simp, and is in a polyamorous relationship, wants to double her body count before she turns 30. And she has big plans to celebrate. Oh, I'm sure she has big plans. It says the model has lost track of the number of men she slept with. She said, I'm well on my way to hitting that number. I'm going to throw a big sex party with all my friends and save the big finale for someone special. If it falls on my 30th birthday, I like to have video messages from some of the guys playing in the background. I don't care if people think my body count is excessive. It's none of their business. But yet you're posting it on the media for everyone to see. So if it's none of our business, why are you posting it? Nasty slut. The crowd I'm into don't care about that type of stuff. And the type of guy I like is someone with sexual and emotional experience who knows that he likes just like me. Kazumi continued. The type of men who care about that type of thing are quickly turned off and we don't talk. I only want to date a man who has slept with a similar number of people as of me. And I'm going to tell you, Miss Kazumi, that the only way a man can even remotely come close to that body count is if he is like a world famous porn star. Outside of that, dude, even guys with that bag are not sleeping with that many women. On the strength that we just can't physically do it. We just can't physically do it. I don't care how much as a guy, man, you think you got it going on in your stroke game. Once you, hey man, even in your peak, man, if your stamina lasts for a good maybe 4 to 6 piece, that's it for you. Because you're not about to do that same performance the next day. A woman can keep that performance up every single day. You ready to know? She did 50 dudes in one night. One night. And she sees nothing wrong with this. I'm sorry, this chick's parents have completely failed her. Man, the scripture clearly tells you that when you go to Titus 2 and 3, it says, the aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things. And what's one of those things? Well, what's one of those things? Being modest, being shamefaced. As the scripture is about to say, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. Because this woman has had many husbands. She's about to have 1,000 husbands. All under the guise of being strong and empowered. Only thing her lifestyle is about to bring her is a loose kitty, loneliness, and boxed wine and cat food, because it's going to get to a point where she's going to desire to have a family. And if some simp actually does get with her, it's not going to last. She'll be lonely with a child and miserable in life, trying to figure out what went wrong, which she'll know what went wrong. Okay? And it says that to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the power be not blasphemed. This woman lacks all those characteristics. Whoever her parents were, you have failed. You have failed as a parent. I don't know of any mother or any father that can say they are proud of a daughter that grows up being a whore and a slut for a living. I don't care if she does make millions of dollars off of it. There is no father in his right mind that can say, my daughter makes me proud by getting her insides rearranged by multiple men. This is why the scripture says, and I'm going to get both of them. Ecclesiasticus 26 and 8. It says, a drunken woman and a gatter abroad causeth great shame, causes great anger, right? Because when a woman conducts herself in a manner that is not ladylike, that many of her family members and friends as society as a whole know that is wrong, it causes great anger and shame, because they're going to be looking at the mother and the father like, dude, this is what you reproduced? Didn't you teach us some manners? It's a very shameful thing for a father to know that everybody in his family and all the people that they know are going around saying, man, you know about that guy's daughter? Man, she's a big time slut. That'll make you angry because you can't really do anything about it at that time because she's a grown ass adult. And she will not cover her own shame. She has it posted all over social media that she's so called strong, independent, she's free and empowered, and she already has 500 bodies. 500 bodies. And she's talking about how she wants to have 1,000 by the time she's 30. So she wants to do all of this while she's still at the peak of her sexual market value as far as looks. No shame. She told you, I don't care. I don't care what people think. It's none of their business. But like I said before, she's posted it on social media. And that's why when you go to Ecclesiasticus 25, it says that uh, at 25, Ecclesiasticus 25 and 25, it says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. Because this is what happens when you introduce a mentality to society where women can do whatever the hell that they want to, have the same access to things men have, but there's no consequences when they fuck up. Excuse my language. This is what happens. I mean, when you hear of stories in your parents and grandparents, especially old days, like people who grew up in the 30s and 40s and 50s, you never heard a woman advertise openly in public that my goal in life, my biggest goal in life is to sleep with 1,000 men. That girl would be shamed her entire life. Her entire life. And you know what? The women who she was friends with or the people that associated with her, they would disassociate themselves with her because they do not want that stigma to be attached to them just on the mere fact that they hang around her. They're like, no. They're like, no, we don't fuck with Kazumi no more. We know how she get down. We can't be around her lest everybody think the same thing about us, and that brings shame upon us and our family. But this mentality is not so here in America. A chick supposedly has the access and the will to do anything she wants to do, and her main goal in life is to have 1,000, which you know is going to be more. Dude, this place is fucking filthy, man. And then women got the nerve to go on Instagram and TikTok and talk about how come guys don't want to commit and get married. Who the fuck would want to get married to something like this, man? You got to be out of your damn mind. And excuse my language, but this is horrible. This is absolutely filthy. This is why you have, hey, this is why the Most High is raising up men on the left hand side to bring this type of behavior to the light. This is why you got people like Kevin Samuels, Coach Greg Adams, Fresh and Fit, Austin Dunham. This is why the Lord is raising up men like this to call out this type of behavior, because this is fucking horrible. Utter filth. Only in Babylon the Snake could you get away with this. She's even disgusting to look at. Shalom.